Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Iyona and Ijuana. Okay, listen, I don't know if I'm saying their names correctly, but like I say, you ask, I read. Okay, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You gotta watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're always here, welcome back, friend. I am not a medical doctor. I cannot give you medical advice. I'm not a therapist. You do with the information what you choose. When it comes to Iyona and Ijuana, okay, there's this energy of someone pouncing on the other energy, like doing things unbeknownst, like just moving, thank you, spirit, moving kind of crazy, moving a little slick, moving where I can't see what you're doing, and all of a sudden you come up out of the dark shadows, like, what you doing kind of energy, okay? And this is because they are emotional, and it does affect the heart chakra. They feel like they need to do it, and now is the time to do it. Spirit is also acknowledging that this has to do with somebody sweating like a sinner in church. So their motive for doing this is because there's an energy of guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, and apology and integrity is needed. One and or both of them is making decisions based on the solar plexus energy and their belly, that fire to do whatever it is they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. They don't need your permission to do it, so they do it regardless, okay? But there are a lot of moving pieces in the background, so there's a lot of stuff that has yet to be unraveled, like unpacked. Thank you. So it's moving pieces, it's multifaceted, it's a mosaic of things, it's just juggling and jumbling, but they're hiding behind their intuition, because this move, this choice that someone made, actually they know intuitively they shouldn't have done it, okay? This is also an energy of someone acknowledging, like, they stayed on the side of the grass, they did what they did because they thought the grass was greener, but there is an objective here, there's an obstacle here that could be easily maneuvered, and they can return back to their place of peace, their place of tranquility, their home, okay? But they're choosing not to. They don't want to go back to that space. It kind of feels like somebody is like, I will rather be rah-rah than cool and calm, okay? And it's keeping them from their strength as well. So there's monotony in this behavior. There's boredom. There's small-mindedness. Spirit is acknowledging, branch out and move on. Novelty is needed. Like, stop doing that. Spirit says stop. Just stop doing that. Okay, Iyona and Ijuana. Oh, man, I hope I'm saying their names right. I don't subscribe, so y'all always introduce me to some new energy all the time, and thank you. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Iyona and Ijuana. There is instinct here, and so Spirit is acknowledging, tap into your instinct. I do see a full moon there as well. This is a higher intuitive chakra. The full moon makes me feel like pregnancy, makes me feel like anxiety, it makes me feel like manifestation. It makes me feel like whatever you do in the dark comes to the light. Whatever you're trying to suppress and submerge is coming to the surface regardless. It makes me feel emotional because there's a water sign energy in this, and or it's just an emotional energy that they deal with when their energies come together. It definitely feels like Gemini. It feels like on and off. It feels like interchangeable faces. And when I say faces, I mean that sometimes the energy is good and then it just goes down bad. Okay? Or like it's like good versus bad, quote unquote, bad energy. Okay? So Spirit is acknowledging with the instant card to step into the light. Like I said, what you do in the dark comes to the light. We let go of all of our senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You will know which role you are in, the protector or protected. Your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. Now, how can you master letting go and moving on? Do you trust your inner guidance? So somebody's getting ready to have an awakening, and they need to figure out if they're going to continue on this path with the other energy and or not. If they're going to continue with this behavior and or not. Okay, because it feels like behavior. It feels like I said earlier, I'd rather be rah-rah than be at peace. Like, interesting. Okay, Iyona and Ijuana. Thank you, Spirit. Why does the moonlight come out in reverse? We were just talking about the moon. Okay, so in reverse, too much analyzing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. How will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlit paths, you can discover love and truth and wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Go play, have fun, stay open, and trust. It feels like Spirit is just continuously saying, face your fear. Anxiety, the moon brings about a sense of anxiety because you have to face your fear. You also have to face your hidden enemies and get on the righteous path. Don't be afraid to go the path alone. Okay? People got to do that all the time. Okay, Ijuana and Iyona. What's the tea? Salt and sugar both look the same, but looks can be deceiving. Spirit said you already know the tea. And somebody's going to be setting the record straight because they're going to be standing their ground up for battle. And people are going to be watching this shit go down and enjoying the gossip. So this is a nightmare. And somebody's going to be venting and talking all about it. Interesting. It feels like, you know, the song that's coming to mind. You don't want no problem, no problem. And it's going to follow up with a fake apology. And Spirit said that's not real because they're wearing a mask. Iyona and Ijuana, current energy. Thank you. Spirit said that there's an energy with these two of someone being very obsessive and a stalker. And that this is the gossip and this is the eavesdrop. This is the tea. Subconsciously, there's rebellious energy here, fear and unbalance. These two are bound. There's a bind around this energy when it comes to these two. They need to get grounded in this realization. They need to get grounded in being bonded to one another. Middle deck. Does this have to do with a man? Does their issues have to do with a man who is immature and could possibly have an age gap? Iyona and Ijuana, current energy. Creature of water sign energy, and or could just be, you know, emotional. Okay. In reverse, a relationship may be fizzling out or stagnant. You may be stuck in the past. Heartbreak and betrayal may be on the horizon. So they have an issue. You know, Spirit just keeps acknowledging that they have an issue. These two. Okay. How does Iyona move in love and light in this situation? Ashe. This is affecting her, Ijuana's heart chakra. Earth sign energy is on this. So they're like, be a nonconformist when it comes to your money, when it comes to your heart, and when it comes to your peace. Get grounded. Stability. Building a foundation. Nesting. Decorating. Or rearranging your home. This card shows up when you're investing in your home and physical foundation. You may be moving to a permanent location, settling into a new living arrangement, or trying to find out what home means to you philosophically. Now, how does Iyona move in love and light? Thank you, Spirit. Again, we see greens, same thing. It's like an earth sign energy. Be a nonconformist when it comes to your peace. Be a nonconformist when it comes to your heart and your money. Get grounded. There's some fire on this energy as well in the area of business, but also in the area of passion, passionate but yet chaotic, fulfillment, happiness, euphoria. Take time to show gratitude for all the good. This card means play, success, and joy define this time or event. Chase experiences that feel electric. You may find yourself in awe of what is possible as life's greatest gifts are illuminated. All right. Iyona and Ijuana. Thank you. Okay, Spirit said with the Three of Wands, there's an energy of an unrealistic plan. Somebody is arrogant, and they fail to deliver. Someone is moving home, or a lack of foresight. There's the fire is fizzling out in their relationship. With the King of Cups, they are emotional, and or could be a water sign. This is coming because of bad advice, scheming, fraud. Someone could have an addiction, be that to alcohol or drugs. This reading is alleged in for entertainment purposes. And one or both of them only looks out for themselves. So it makes the other person feel very insecure. Spirit is also acknowledging in the middle of the deck, someone is in charge because someone is indecisive. And so they have to be decisive. They're optimistic. They can even be impulsive. And very inspiring to the other. Okay. And this really ignites their passion in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. With the Queen of Swords, again, what we're not seeing is there's a lot of gossip and malicious gossip about these two. There's someone the other is lying, very biased, puts the other one down, and they just feel like, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? What's next for Iyona and Ijuana? Okay, there is an energy of victory because there's a new job, there's some new money, there's a new goal, there's a new opportunity. This could be a negotiation in like a book or some type of, maybe somebody's going back to school, but they feel very triumphant and achieving in this energy. These are Iyona and Ijuana have fans. They're celebrities. They can draw in a crowd. They have a lot of supporters. On the bottom of the deck, there's some energy subconsciously that, it's the wheel of fortune. Good luck, chance, and choice all come together. There's karma here. Could be good karma, could be bad, but it's all based on your choices, okay? And Spirit said, see, this is crazy. It's like night and day. For one, it's looking up. But for the other, it looks like there's someone who is just arrogant and reckless and hyperactive and a daredevil, overly confident, loud, and a show-off. Who talks a lot but does not deliver. And it feels like one is going to be successful. Current energy. People can change. The choice is up to you. Good choices equal good karma. Bad choices equal bad karma. But somebody's going to, choose to do right. And somebody's going to choose to learn the hard way. Let's say that. Okay. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe says.